in this video, I'm going to show you how to create yourself your own YouTube downloader. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to build our own YouTube downloader from the scratch by using Python tkinter. Well, you can download any public videos from the YouTube. Yes, we can't download the private videos or blog videos or any videos which comes under any age restrictions. We're going to build a Python app by using tkinter. Well, we're going to use the customized tkinter package to customize the basic tkinter utility packages to make it more realistic and materialistic. Well, let me demonstrate you what exactly that we're going to build in this project. In the right hand side, you can see that we have a nice app which really looks so materialistic and clean, and where you can able to choose the different resolutions types, and all we have to do is to paste the public URL over here. So let me copy my account video URL and let me paste it over here. And once you click download, if you click download, so that will try to find out that video and it will start downloading the video directly from the YouTube itself. And you can notice here that we have a new folder over here called downloads. Once it's downloaded, you can open that and you can see that video. It's successfully downloaded over here, all 44 minutes, right? You can just play and you can watch the video directly. So you don't have to go to any online website. You can create your own YouTube downloader. This will work perfectly for any public videos, only for public videos, guys. All right. So I hope you're excited about this tutorial. So without wasting your time further, let's jump into the video. All right then, so first, what we have to do is we have to create a new project folder in our desktop. So let me create a new project folder and I'm going to name that folder as, one second, YouTube downloader tutorial or something. So let me open this in the Visual Studio Code. So feel free to use your own code editor. All right, so where it is, so here we are. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Yes, that looks good. Okay, so due to some reason my PC is hanging a bit, I don't know why. All right, so we need to create a separate virtual environment first. So for that, we're going to use this specific package called let me open the Google and search for virtual env. This is the package that we're going to create. We're going to use to create a virtual environment. All right. So the reason why we need the virtual environment is because when you're working time to time in a different projects, you might need to download a different packages. So we don't want to overload our global Python interpreter. So that will cost us like a little bit slow, right? So it's better to keep our project separately in a separate environment so that we can download the necessary packages and we can keep it separately. So that's the real need of having the virtual environment, and that's the good practice when you're working with the Python. So over here you can see that it gives you the nice documentations to how to create a virtual environment and everything. So let's go ahead and download the virtual environment and install it in our global environment, in our global Python package, so that we can access it over here. So I'm just going to install that. So let's say pip3. So whenever I'm using the term pip3, you can use pip if you're using a Windows computer. If I'm using Python 3, you can use Python. All right, so pip install virtual env. So once you hit enter, you might notice that it's showing a message like requirement already satisfied, which means it's already downloaded my machine. So if you're not getting this, that means it's first time you're downloading it. So once you downloaded it clearly, then what I need to do is I just need to say Python 3 -m venv. That is nothing but virtual environment. So then you need to give your environment folder, which means your project folder. In this case, I'm going to keep it as the folder name as env. So hit the enter. So that will create a virtual environment. In the left side, you can able to see that it's creating the virtual environment, having a separate library folder where you can able to see all the pip and Python commands over there. All right, so it will take some time to create a virtual environment, so please be patient, and once it's completed, it will doesn't show anything. It will simply show that command line, this complete command line over there. Yeah, now we can see, which means it successfully completed creating that virtual environment and everything. So now to have this environment activated, the reason we need to activate it is because then only whatever the packages you are downloading, that packages will be navigated inside this environment, or else it will be installed in your global package. So to activate this, if you are a Windows user, all you have to do is to / you need to navigate into the environment folder. Once you did that, environment folder, change your directory. Then once you did that, all you have to do is to navigate to your scripts folder, and you need to activate that command. You just need to activate the script. There is a script called activate inside that folder. You need to activate it. If you're a Linux or Mac user, all you have to say source /bin. Instead of scripts, you need to go to bin, then you need to type activate. So this will activate your environment. So to deactivate your environment, all you have to say is deactivate. That's it. This is common for both Windows or Linux, whatever the environment you are, its platform you are, it is common. This command, this will deactivate it. So how you can find our environment is activated or deactivated? If your environment is it's deactivated, you will not supposed to see your environment name before your command line. If your environment is activated, then you should see your environment folder name right before your command line. All right. So which means right now our environment folder is activated. So now all I need to do, download the required package. Since we are going to use the tkinter is the default package, so you don't have to download it, but I need to customize it to look more materialistic. So I'm going to use the custom tkinter. So pip3 install what is that, custom tkinter. Hit the enter. So this will download the custom tkinter package directly into your virtual environment. So how to make sure it is downloaded inside my virtual environment? All you have to do is to, let me clear it, pip3 list. So if you hit the enter, you should be able to see your custom tkinter package over there, which means it's downloaded successfully. So let me download one more thing, pip install PyTube, which helps us to connect the YouTube and download the videos from the YouTube. Only the public videos. So hit the enter. So now we can make sure that it's downloaded successfully. Then we need to save these packages. So you can see whenever I'm typing pip3 list, it's showing the packages, it's showing that package with a very specific version. Maybe in future this might get upgraded, right? At that point we might run into some issues because of those upgrades. So whenever you're starting these projects, so we need to keep track the versions of the packages also. That sometimes it might lead to unwanted bugs or issues. So it's better to maintain a separate package file or something, so we can keep track of the packages of which we use in that project. So to do that, all we have to say pip3 freeze. We're going to freeze all these packages along with the versions in the separate text file. I'm going to name that file as the requirements.txt. Hit the enter. So this might create a new folder, new file with the name of requirement.txt inside your environment folder like this. And there you can able to see all the custom packages which we downloaded by ourselves along with the version number. So maybe in future, even if you want to open this project once again, all you have to do is to install this necessary packages from your requirements with that exact version number by the time when we created the project. So this will solve some unwanted issues. All right, so let's jump into our content of this video. So I'm going to create a new file inside this environment folder called app.py over here, right? So let me make it even bigger so that we can see more clearly. All right, so it's taking some time, I don't know why. All right, so now it's ready. So all we have to do is to import the necessary packages. So let me say import custom tkinter as ctk, like a short form, like an object. Then from the tkinter, I need to import the ttk. All right, so this will help me to create a combo box. for that purpose only. Then from the PyCube, I'm gonna import YouTube. Okay, so this object will help us to connect the YouTube to get the URL and to download the video. Then I'm going to import the OS. So this will help us to navigate that downloaded video into a very specific path under our project folder. That for that purpose, right? So first, what we need to do is we need to create the root variable. So usually we use the tkinter object to create the root variable. In this case, we're going to customize it. So I'm going to use the custom tkinter. So we are going to create a root window. So root is equals to ctk.ctk. All right, open it. Then, so whenever you're starting with a very specific package, it's better to go through the official documentation. So let's go to the browser, and if you search for this CTK custom tkinter documentation, you can find this official website. Let me go through it. So custom tkinter. All right, so there you can able to find this, the very first link. So click this, their official GitHub link. So that will navigate to your the complete documentation. So click the official website link. You can go to the documentations. So please go ahead and take some of your time to go through this official documentation, like how to work with the buttons, progress bars, and everything. And anyways, I'm going to explain you briefly, but please go take your time and go through this documentations. So in this case, we're going to fix the appearance mode, like light or dark theme, or automatically it should choose or based on the system theme mode. In this case, we're going to use the system theme mode. It will choose according to the system mode. So we're going to fix that. All we have to do is to say ctk dot set appearance mode, and I'm going to say it as system, right? Then all we have to say ctk dot set default color mode. In this case, I'm going to set it as blue, because in the demo itself, you might notice that the button and the progress bar color is in the blue color, right? You can able to customize each and every widgets by yourself, but in this case, I'm going to fix the default color theme. Then we need to fix the title. So I'm just going to say the title of the video. So let's say title of the window. So root dot title object. Let's give the title as YouTube download. Downloaded. All right. Then all we have to do is to fix the minimum width of the window and the maximum width of the window. So we are not supposed to allow the user to shrink it very much and to stretch it very much. So I'm going to restrict that access. So let's say let's set minimum and maximum width and the height. All right, so let's say default height. Let's give the default height first. Root dot geometry. Geometry is the method which helps takes the parameter with the very specific dimensions, like with the width and height. So all we have to do is to give 720 x. It is an x, not star, and 480 pixels. So width and height. Then I'm going to say root dot minimum size. It's going to be exactly the same. So width is going to be 720. Then you need to supply the height, and that is going to be the 480. Then root dot max size, it's going to be 1080 width and 720 pixel height. All right. So now we are fixed with the frame. So let's make sure whether the frame is loaded properly or not. So to start the all you have to say root dot main loop. Say the changes. You have the auto formatter extensions to be installed. Okay, I'm going to use the default formatter as autopay for the Python. So all I need to do is to start the app. So make sure that you are inside the environment folder, and let's say Python 3 app.py. Hit the enter. So that should bring you this screen. All right. So that means our app is loaded successfully. Let me close this and let me bring it all over here.